early, heading up Stratton Mountain today. If I can get through this mud. This is right out of camp. Lots of mud. Climbing up over some boulders, going up Stratton Mountain. So far Stratton Mountain isn't too hard. It's got little flat areas and a few boulders to go up, but you can step up on them. You don't have to climb them. So that's good. Stratton Mountain is where Bet and Mackay came up with the idea for the Appalachian Trail. So this is the mountain that was his inspiration that we're climbing today. It is also a ski resort and very beautiful in the wintertime from the pictures I've seen. It gets a lot of snow. It's very cool up here right now. It was around 48 degrees this morning when I got up. Started out with a light jacket on and now have taken it off since I'm going uphill and got hot pretty fast. But it's great hiking weather. Yesterday was too. Cool, not too hot. I'm glad we're finally far enough north that we're getting this nice cool weather. It helps me sleep too. I slept really well last night. Still climbing up Stratton Mountain. I am the first one on the trail this morning, so I've got all the spider webs. I'm covered in spider webs. All single strands, no big, huge webs with spiders in them. Otherwise, I'd be screaming and running like a little girl. This is the trail, but it's also a water source. They put a little piece of metal here to catch some of the water flow and make it easier to fill up a bottle in when not much water's flowing. Isn't that nice? This forest is so pretty. Moss-covered logs, moss-covered trees, ferns. It's so thick. Still climbing up. Kind of like these slabs. They're pretty cool of rock that I'm walking on. As long as it's not rainy and wet. They get real slippery because they're at angles when it's wet. But today is dry, so they are not a problem. See, look at how cool those look. I think we must be up near the top. There's a little building. Green Mountain Club caretaker only in the Long Trail. Well, let's go up this tower and see if we can see a view. I'm kind of levitating up. I don't have a pack on. That's what it feels like. Oh, it's going to be breezy and cold up here. Whew, I can feel the wind already. There's a ski resort over there on the top of the other peak of the mountain. Heading down the mountain now. The rest of the day should be pretty easy. This was the only mountain. It was like 3,960 feet high, I believe. And this was the only big mountain for today. I'm trying to go 16 miles so I can get into town to do a resupply. But if I get close to that, I have enough food for dinner and a snack for tomorrow morning. So I could get into town tomorrow as well if I camp somewhere before the road. That is a moose track. Isn't that cool? Look how big it is. Put my shoe next to it. Isn't that amazing? I don't know what causes all that foam, but that's all foam bubbles on the surface. Hey, look at that, a little snake. I haven't really been even watching out for snakes much because of being up here pretty far north and it being chilly. That one's not a venomous snake or anything. Beautiful little snake. His tail's down here. He's not that little. He's probably over 2 feet. Water's tea-colored from the tannins, leaves breaking down, just like making tea. So the bridge is out, but the stream is very crossable. No problem getting across. Long Trail North, also AT North. Doing a road walk, which will last for a bit. It's very nice because I can speed up, walk faster, cover more miles. So it'll make getting the 16 much easier today, and I'll definitely do the 16 today. It's not going to be an issue. I got up early. I did a lot of miles before 1 o'clock. I think I'd done 10 miles by 1 o'clock. So I only had 6 miles to do. Well, I think it's 16.8 or something. So I had 6.8 miles to do after 1 o'clock to get to my goal. So I should be able to get to town in time for dinner, set up my tent. They allow people to tent camp at the VFW. So I should be able to get in there, resupply, tent camp at the VFW, and get everything done that I need to do, and then head out first thing in the morning. This is Prospect Rock. And I believe we're going to have a view here. Kind of got a thunderstorm going on, so I'm not going to stay up here very long. Oh wow, look at that. More rain. Wasn't supposed to be rainy today. It changed. The forecast definitely changed. Back in the woods. More mud. It's been muddy all day today though. I haven't really filmed it, but it's been muddy the whole time. It's just more muddy now because it was just starting to dry out. But you can just see it's just deep mud. Lots of rocks right here. On the other side, you can see them too. On the other side of the rock in front, lots of rocks. Look at this mushroom. It is huge. Here's my hand next to it. That kind of, whoops, my hand's in front of it. If I put it beside, you can really see the difference. Hitched into Manchester. Ate half a pizza. I was hungry. That'll be breakfast tomorrow. Maybe lunch too.